What's up guys and girls, welcome to another video. During my ending explain video, a lot of people were confused about fate and what it actually meant. I've had several conversations with people in the comment section on all of my videos about it, so in this video I want to answer everybody and explain God of War's logic when it comes to fate, destiny, and prophecy, but please show respect to the people in the comments who are confused by it. Now, I'm close to 70,000 subscribers, and many of you are always coming back to watch my videos, so I want to say thank you, but a lot of you aren't subscribed, so I appreciate if you hit the subscribe button. Let's get right into it. First, to show you what I want to talk about, I want to start by showing you a scene from God of War Ragnarok with the Norns talking and describing what fate actually is.
You will die, Kratos of Sparta.
But you called him the destroyer of fate. There must be a way to subvert destiny.
There is no destiny, Puck.
The protagonists are speechless. They do not understand.
There is no grand design, no script. Only the choices you make. That your choices are so predictable merely make us seem prescient.
When my son was born, shut up! Your prophecy said he would die a needless death.
And he did. Because you could not let him go. Because he thirsted for revenge. And because you kill gods.
But what Kratos did, it was not out of hate.
Should I bring him a crown then? He still slays gods, but now he's sad about it? You are the sum of your choices, nothing more. And because your choices never change, you will learn that Heimdall intends to kill your son in Asgard.
I asked the lead writer about this, and this is what he had to say. Here is a clip from my past video. The Norns actually said there is no such thing as fate. It's just that people refuse to change, so their actions are predictable, which makes it seem like fate. Kratos averted his fate because he opened his heart, fought for something instead of vengeance, and spared Thor when he could have tried to kill him. So when it comes to Kratos, his nature is to kill gods. According to the fates, this is who he is as a person. It doesn't matter if he feels bad about it now, it's something that he cannot change. He tried to spare Modi by telling Atreus not to hurt him. He tried to spare Balder, trying to relate to him as a person, saying vengeance won't give him peace and that he knows. He tried to spare Heimdall, attempting to prove the fates wrong, but in the end, it always ends the same. Gods die because of Kratos. Kratos, although he tries to change, he just can't seem to do it. The reason we started Ragnarok anyways was for revenge, because Odin killed Brock. When he died, all doubts the player has about Ragnarok was supposed to disappear, proving the fates were actually right and that this is Kratos' nature. However, right before the final battle, we see an emotional scene when Kratos dreams of Faye, of her telling him to open his heart as she holds baby Atreus, and then we got to see what happens next after innocent people start losing their lives. This is the moment everything changed. This is the moment where the mirror changed and Kratos' fate changed. Kratos stopped fighting for revenge, instead fighting for something. He changed his nature in that very moment. This proves that fate itself does not exist. Fate and prophecy are created because they're just predictions of a person's life because of who they are as a person. Let's bring up some examples in the God of War series of this. First is obviously Freya. Freya got a prediction that Balder was going to die a needless death, and he did because Freya could not let it go. Kratos told a story about an oracle when he was trying to get rid of his bond with Ares.
Brother, about the oracles of your lands, would you say they manipulated events? Did they have an agenda?
I do not doubt they held their own interests first, but in my experience, they could be easily fooled by their own prophecies.
Would that be a specific experience, brother?
Once, I sought the Oracle for a means to break my bondage to Ares. One priestess had visions that showed her Olympus would be brought to ruin by the god of war. Therefore she helped me, intending to undermine Ares and protect her realm. She did not foresee that I would kill him and take his office. In the end, I proved her vision of doom correct.
So the Oracle herself brought about the very future she hoped to avoid. I suppose we're in fine company at that.
She saw Olympus getting destroyed by the god of war, so she helped Kratos. However, she didn't foresee that Kratos would become the god of war, and that's why Olympus got destroyed, because of her prophecy. Taking it even further back, we have God of War Ghosts of Sparta, where the Greeks learned of a prophecy that a marked warrior would destroy them all. So they looked for this marked warrior, grabbed Deimos, and Kratos, trying to save his brother, received a mark from Ares, making him the marked warrior that will eventually destroy them all. It's the Greeks' nature to keep power for themselves. Just like Freya and the Oracle, if the Greeks simply did not do nothing, if they did not pursue this way to protect themselves, if they could change their nature to not care so much about power and to just let it go, then they would still be in power. It's a very tricky concept, but it actually makes perfect sense within the God of War series. Fate, prophecy, destiny, Kratos was actually right. None of these things actually exist. It's the will of the individual that defines the future. A destroyer can become a rebuilder as long as the individual allows it. If you've played God of War 3, you can tell instantly that Kratos is a very different person now. And it's all because of Faye, the lesson she taught him and finally got him to open his heart. It's here that he has finally found the redemption he felt he never deserved. He may have destroyed his own world, but in this new one, he'll rebuild it. Something no prophecy could have ever saw coming, so to the Norns, I say, you can hold that L. Kratos is doing much bigger and better things. And that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope I managed to teach you a little something, even if you already knew this information. I'm gonna be out of here. Thank you guys and girls for listening. Deuces.